Good morning, South Alabama, Spanish Fort, Chickasaw, Saraland, parts of Florida, but not the parts of Florida that where Karen lives, just the parts of Florida that I like. My people in the Panhandle, let's just say that. And now if you're in Gautier or Gautier, you're my friend too. You know, America. It's a great place to be. Folks, you know, Persinger Automotive has been in business for 26 years, and I've noticed cycles in the business. You know, sometimes there's car lots everywhere. Sometimes it constricts. The economy goes a little haywire, and everybody closes down. But recently, it's like a car lot opens up in every corner. Pop, pop, pop. It's like popcorn, you know. So you can buy from them. I'm sure there's some good people that will last 4 to 6 months in business before they go out of business, don't get you a title, and don't help you with any warranty work. But hey, I'm not bitter. Sounds like I'm bitter. Sounds a little bit bitterness here. Talking bad about the new guys. Not talking bad about the new guys. I love them. They're good. They're going to have to work hard. Let me talk about me. Because, you know, when you talk about other people, it makes you look bad. So I'm looking bad right now, and I feel bad that I'm looking bad. Persinger Automotive is located in Mobile, Alabama, which is confusing to outsiders because it's mobile. If you go on vacation, if you've just moved here, you're not sure if it's going to be here when you get back because it's mobile. When I first moved here, because I'm not a smart man, when I first moved here, many years ago, I think it was 94, something like that, I drove into town and I saw a sign that said tour of historic mobile homes. And I thought that was crazy. I'm like, let's go look at a 1959 double wide. Look at this, is the first double wide ever constructed right here. Historic mobile home. You know, this is the trailer park that gets blown. This is the first trailer park that ever got blown down in a hurricane. Look at this, is tour of a historic. No, but it's mobile homes. So mobile homes. Okay, mobile home. Tour of historic mobile homes. So I got that wrong. Nothing wrong. I live the double wide lifestyle myself, so I'm not judging. Not judging. But I will say this: Mobile is a great city. It's one of the top 200 cities in the United States, easily top 200. Well, even though we're like, you know, 140th in population, we're top 200. A little bit of crime, a little tiny bit of crime. If you're dying to go downtown any given night, you can go on downtown and probably get shot. You know, it's America at its best. All right. What does this have to do with cars? I have no idea. Sometimes I start talking, I have what we call verbal diarrhea. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cars. What we do, Persinger Automotive, we are a specialist. We specialize in bad credit. We specialize in first-time buyer. And we reel in that gravy. When you got good credit, we just take care. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. We take care of everybody equally. You come on in. We have over 100 cars in inventory. 86 on the website right now this morning, with about 20 or 30 coming through the process, getting the tires changed, oil changed, digging it out of the swamp. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. Everything's got an auto check, Carfax certified. You look, you're going to be happy. Mechanics, look at Jacob on the Go Auto Pro. Our mechanic is an independent contractor for us. He shows up when the cars come in and fixes them. But if you ever saw him, he looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And if you ever seen his van, if it ever gets pulled over, he's going to go to jail. Because, woo, ganja, you know. But heck of a good mechanic. 1099, he checks our brakes, checks our oil. If it's too far for him, he says it needs something else, we take it to regular mechanic shop, but a mechanic shop, get them looked at. So we do the 25-point inspection, point. You know what makes me laugh? On the internet, there's all these guys telling you how to buy cars. They say, don't tell that dirty car lot what you want to be payment-wise. I recommend telling them where you want to be payment-wise, because I don't want to sit here for 6 hours. You want a $200 payment on a $30,000-$40,000 vehicle. Just tell me. I don't want to be no higher than $600. I don't want to be no higher than $500. Well, let's find something that works for you, because that's all we can do is put you in something that makes sense to you. Don't tell them how much down payment you got. Yeah, you probably need to tell them how much down payment you got. If you have a 450 credit score and you want to get approved, you know, $500 is probably not going to do the deal for you. This is full disclosure. I'm sounding angry. I'm going to dial it back a little. I apologize for my anger, people. I apologize. And I want to address a big controversy in the news right now. It's about me and my previous occupation. It has come out that I was in pornography for years, and I'm disappointed that it came out. I was a pornographist, if that's a word. I was in Small World Productions. It's a small world after all. It wasn't very popular. Not many people seen it. Literally, they didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's that popular. So, yes, I was in pornography, but nobody watched it. You know, it was a short film. You know what I mean? Tiny production budget there. And when it was cold, it was even worse. It shrinked right away. You know, sandbar. You know, woo. That has nothing to do with cars. I've offended myself. I'm offended by this. All right. So if you go to our website, mobilecarsonline.com, and you see something you like, you will feel free to click on the auto check or not auto check. What's that thing called? Yeah, it's auto check, which is like a Carfax, only cheaper for us. And take a look at it. You're going to find a lot of one-owner cars, a lot of no-accident cars, and you'll find a few cars that have been owned by 50 people with 50 accidents. You know, rolled over more times. People died in this son of a gun. You know what I'm saying? Head blown off. I wish I would have said that. But I'm telling you this. In our time now, you can go to our website, fill that application out. Mobile Cars Online. And let me tell you what we do. Self-employed. All right, if you're self-employed, yes, we can help you if you're self-employed. You've got to put your money in the bank account, and we'll need 3 months bank statements. If you put your money under the pillow, save a lot of it because you're going to be doing the Chinese financing. What is Chinese financing? Oh, one lump sum. That's one lump sum, folks. One lump sum financing. You pay once, you pay, you drive. Okay, that's how it is. That's probably going to get me canceled. This is a Me Too movement, but just not me. Okay, it's to you. You got to be careful what you say these days. Older people like me, because I'm not super old, but I'm not, super young either. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm kind of geezer-ish, kind of geese. I get things in my little TikTok. Viagra. They're sending me that stuff. I don't know what it's about. I've only have 3 a day. It's kind of hard to figure that out. You know what I mean? If an erection lasts more than 4 hours, call a doctor. That's an awkward phone call. It's been 4 hours, doctor. Now what? Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Side effects, right? Side effects in drugs, And that's actually the only good side effect I've ever seen in a drug, right? 4-hour erection. Every other pill you take one daily Drexel may cause anal leakage. I'm not taking one day Drexel. I don't want it. I don't need it. Anal leakage, may cause vomiting, diarrhea, blah, 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 blood through the eyes. Those are the side effects. The side effects of Viagra is may cause an erection for 4 hours. Yes! Sorry, I digress. I apologize for that comment. The world is crazy. Okay. Again, back to cars. I'm going to reel myself back in because I start talking about things I just can't think about. You need a truck. Now, we have some basic trucks. I'll just say basics. We have the bare minimum trucks. I'm not putting an XLT Lariat package with the full brush guard, blah, blah, blah. No. Our trucks are more like work trucks. And it's going to get you A to B, A to Z, and it's going to get you to work. And it's a nice truck, one owner, low miles. I've got some 12,000 mile vehicles out there right now. Even I have one $10,900 vehicle. 900 10,000 miles. Again, you're not dealing with a smart man. He can get his numbers and dollar signs all confused. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a quick story, and then we're going to go look at some cars. There was an employee, we're going to call him Gary. Okay, Gary worked for me, but Gary had a crack problem. Okay, old Gary. So Gary worked for me, and I tried to take care of him, and then we would go to breakfast every single morning at the old Steak and Shake. So I took Gary to Steak and Shake every morning for about 2 months. And then one morning, regrettably, Gary had a relapse, and he stole some money, stole a few cars, stole some credit. It was terrible. But Gary was on the run. So I went to that Steak and Shake that morning, and I talked to the waitress, and she said, "Where Gary at?" And I said, "Oh, Gary got hooked on crack again." And she laughed. I guess she didn't believe me. But about 3 weeks later, Gary came back to work. So I took him to Steak and Shake in the morning, and we sat down at the table, and just as the waitress walked up, she looked at him and she said, "What up, crackhead?" It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen, because I didn't say, Gary looked at it and went, "Oh, I just one time, blah, blah, blah." And then I realized it all put it together. She didn't think he was a crackhead. She thought I was being funny, because I'm always being funny. But the truth of it was, Gary was a crackhead. But God bless Gary. He's got much better now, and we wish him well. All right, so that story was probably not funny to you, but it was funny to me at the time, and I apologize to the people that story offended, because it offended some people. All right, at Persinger Automotive, you're going to be approved 110%. I guarantee your approval 1,000 billion %. I'll stack of Bibles, I'll guarantee, unless I don't. Okay, unless we don't do it. That's what we do. Persinger Automotive, we're going to go look at some cars. I'm going to drink about 50 Red Bulls. I poured some Red Bull on my pants. It looks like I had an accident on myself. I didn't. Okay, my Depends did not give out. It's just a little thing there. And I'm going to talk about the staff real quick. We got Dave Dirt, aka Person, back in the saddle again here in Mobile. We brought him back from banishment. He's happy to be here. We got Michelle, the nicest smile. I'm afraid probably in 27 years the employee I'm most scared of. Michelle, she's here. We got Brenda. Now, Brenda's worked for us the longest, and Brenda's, I was going to say crazy. I can't say the word I wanted to say, but crazy is the word. And then we got Uncle Ken. Uncle Ken, smooth Ken. He'll tell the truth. He has smooth Ken. He'll spend 7 hours filling out that credit app. And, we've had to bury some people because Ken took his time with the credit app. They came in at 80, they left at 85, they passed before we could get them approved. And then in our Loxley lot, we have the sweetest, nicest man. There's not an ounce of grump in him. I think everyone that's ever had the pleasure of dealing with Mike is just like, what a sweetheart. I mean, the lenders love him. He calls in, he treats them like a king. He's just that guy. He's never angry. He's never caustic. And then Derek, 5-star Derek, or 5-floor Derek. We call him 5 floors because he fell off a 5-floor balcony and lived. Yeah, pancake, boom. But he's doing a great job. He's taking all the pictures of our website. If you like the pictures, it's because of Derek Montavo, the legendary Derek Montavo, super Montavinous. He's very Montavinous. Again, looks like I peed my pants. I didn't pee my pants. We're going to go look at some vehicles. And if you have any questions, you just go to the website or you call 217-2193. Press 1 for the Mobile location, press 2 for the Loxley location, or press 3 for the location that does not yet exist. Hey guys, this is Sheila. This is our AI assistant. My budget was a little low, so I said I want to do AI because I'm tired of having the employees answer the calls, and I got Sheila. And this is how Sheila works. You are approved. Ow. It's terrible. All right, let's go. Let's go look. Come on in. Oh, beautiful day here in sunny Mobile, Alabama, and Loxley, Alabama. If you're in Loxley, we need you to come down and take a look at our cars. I've got a lot of cars to talk about, so I'm going to go real slow. Like, okay, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I put my glasses on. I put my glasses on because it makes me feel like I'm smarter. Like, low IQ, even lower IQ. Okay. Alrighty then, folks. Look at this selection. I can't get over the selection. It's great. Toyota. Look, you got a low credit score, but you want a nice car. You can go all over the city, get your credit pulled, or you can come see Dan at Persinger Automotive Superstore. This is a 2024 Toyota 38,000 miles. 38,000 miles. Camry. You're going to need $500 down minimum. It says it right on the windshield. Oh, I'm going to fall down while I sue myself. $500 down. A little bit of dust here, a little dusty. 500. But you don't like Toyota. You feel they're the bad Japanese. They Pearl Harbored us. This is the good Japanese. They were our allies. They lived in concentration camps in the U.S. during the war. Altima. Nissan Altima. All we had to do with this one is just replace the front bumper. It was all scraped up. Scraped it up. Nissan, it's got a sunroof, right? This would be a nice car for you before you get repoed, okay? Great car for you. All right, you don't like Nissan? You're more of a Korean fan? You're more of a Korean fan? This is Hyundai, could be yours. 55,000 mile, one owner car. 55,000, one owner car. You can't beat that. That's a great deal. 55,000 mile, one owner car. Woo-wee. All right. Maybe you're like a teenager. If it catches you, you're through. You like tickets? You want a little sportier car, small car? Toyota Corolla. Oh, I didn't even look at the miles. I think it's got 90,000 miles, but I don't know for sure. 69,000 easy driven church going miles. Woo! John, can you get a look over there? I'm showing you something I'm 99% sure won't be here when you finally get around to watching this commercial. But if you do, if it's still here, this is a convertible Camaro with good miles. I think it's got about 80,000 miles. Not sure. Go to the website, find out. Don't make me a liar, because I don't know. Ford Fusion. Ford is such a smart company. They don't make cars anymore, but now they're going to go back to making cars. You know, I don't know why they stopped making cars. Probably because they all are breaking down. You know what I'm saying? Break. Ford fix or repair daily. Found on road dead. Hey, 27,000 mile, one owner. 27,000. It's like you put your $500 down, you get a $350 payment, you drive one owner car. Another car, Toyota Corolla, 2024. We got some good low mile stuff. 17,000 miles. No reason to frown. Turn your credit upside down. Bobo is a clown. I just want to find something that rhymed. Rhyming Dan. Rhyming. Okay, folks. Malibu. I love a Malibu. You love a Malibu. You got to love 46,000 mile Malibu. I'm seeing a problem here, though. In my head, I'm like, we need to get some more high mileage, cheaper stuff. But this stuff is affordable. It's $400 payments, $350 payments. You don't have to get, them big car lot. We can give you the big car lot treatment, okay? You come on in. We'll get you some donuts. We'll get you some coffee. You can play pool. And then you can, we'll raise our dock fee to like $1,000 like everybody else. It's crazy. We'll charge you more if you don't finance with us. That's great. If you want the big franchise feel, we'll charge you more if you don't finance. We'll throw in all kinds of fees that don't exist. We'll take our dock fee to $1,000. Woohoo! $1,000 dock fee. Woo-wee. I'm just kidding. We don't have $1,000 dock fee. We're not like that. Ford Fusion. I don't even know how many. Look at that, John. Only 2 people died in there, folks. Only 2 people got their brains blown out. You know what I'm saying? Woo, air conditioning right to the head. Oh, terrible. Oh, and there's another hybrid. Ooh, I'm glad you didn't look in this one. It's got some weird buttons sitting down there. 48,000 mile. Blue. Blue is the color of money. If you're colorblind, okay? Colorblind people see blue for green, if you didn't know that. Color of money if you're colorblind. Hey, here's another car that probably won't be here. Challenger. We never get them. We never get a Challenger. I painted the rims because they were scuffed up a little bit. Challenger. Look at that guy wants to buy the Challenger. He looked at it. He did. Oh my gosh, how rare for us to have one of these. We only have 24 in stock. A Hyundai, this 13,270 miles this is a new car. It's a one owner. It's a $250 payment. If you got perfect credit. If you got bad credit, it's probably $350. Let's do the time warp again. 60,000 easy driven miles. Hyundai. Oh, the Supreme Leader. Ha! Supreme Leader. Hyundai. I'm probably going to get killed by like some North Korean, secret agent. North Korean, you don't make fun of Supreme Leader. We kill you. I hope not. I'm a big Kim Jong-un fan. Supreme Leader. Woo. Now what is this? That's another Hyundai. Oh, hey, here we go. We've done a good job of not getting the stickers off. I'm gonna give it a little water there. This is what is this thing? Thank you for that. The gods have spoken. It is a Ford. Ford C-Max. I like to call these the birth control cars because you give this to your teenage son and he's just not getting any if he drives this one. Okay? Woo! Alrighty. Chrysler. This is an anomaly. 22,000 miles. That's 22,000 and a one owner. That's like new money. Money, money, money. What do we got here? Oh, Elantra. Gas saver. I love that term. Gas saver. Well, it's saving you some gas, You don't have to eat at the Mexican restaurant anymore. You got a gas saver, right? Bam! Pull my finger. Okay, come on. Get this one right there. All right, over here. Kia Soul. I just thought of something. If they called the Kia Soul a crossover, you could cross over in your soul if you get in a car accident. Kia Soul crossover edition. You just and if it has two features, the hot Kia Soul and the white light Kia Soul, your choice. Ooh. Now you'll notice the paint is not very nice here. It is going to the paint shop for one of them all over paint jobs from the world's best paint shop. Okay, Al, are you listening? Al Ricardo. He's got one of them crazy last names. It's kind of like he's probably on the witness relocation program, but he owns Beltline Paint and Body. And if you want a very good, inexpensive paint job, like when I say good, like a high dollar paint job for a low dollar price, you go see Beltline Paint and Body. And if you think I'm lying, I'm not. That place is phenomenal. Brother Al. Another one of them like birth control cars. But man, this thing is nice. Low miles, battery, dead battery. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it does have not real battery. Okay, sorry, my bad. 51,000 miles. You know what I like about the Germans? They are some fun people. Mark Schutram. You're in town. He's from my hometown. He lived in Germany the last 12 years. He's a crazy man. I love him to death. Oh, what do we got here? Nothing I like better than random pieces of plastic sitting around. Wonder what this is too. It's a random piece of plastic. Hey, this is an Atlas. You always know where you go in an Atlas. Always know where you go. It's a Volkswagen. Vergnügen. Was ist das? 1 und 1 ist 2. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I know a little German. He's about that tall. It's about that tall. Oh, what do we got here? Honda. I don't know what this is doing here. Everybody says they want a third row SUV. Oh, maybe because this is a 2-row SUV. Okay, well, there you go. That explains it. I thought it was third row. It's 2 rows, but 2 rows of excellence. Oh, ooh, look at this. Again, here's another one. I don't know why it's here. Highlander. Ooh, leathered up, baby. 3rd row. That 3rd row's so small, if you were a little person, you'd have to be a little person to get in it. It's that little, but it's little. Jeep Cherokee X. I like the Jeep Cherokee Y or the Jeep Cherokee Z, but X is okay. Triple X is kind of dirty. The Triple X edition. Ooh, wow. This thing's only got 119,000 miles. Ooh, but it is perfect. Wow, beautiful, clean truck. Kia Seltos. I thought maybe they could call it the Mentos, fresh and full of life, but they call it the Seltos, which is the opposite of a Mentos. If a Mentos tastes delicious and fresh, the Seltos tastes like, I was gonna say grandma's underwear, but that's, first off, on many levels, that's messed up. But never mind. I don't know where I was going. Sometimes, folks, I just apologize. My mind wanders into places it shouldn't. Scary thought. All right, here we go. Don't know what this is still doing here. Truth be told, I do know what this is still doing here. This is a Land Rover with about 80,000 miles. The reason this is still here is because Uncle Danny, in his wisdom, didn't know how to put the key in the ignition. That's the true story. We were hitting the button, we couldn't get it to start. Finally, someone figured out that you push the key in and it runs good. And it's only $7,400. Honda. This is another, we shouldn't have a Honda here more than a week because we will finance pretty much anybody who makes 16 bucks an hour and has got $500 down. You can get this car today, people. Today. This is probably I want to try to wholesale this to one of them franchises. Oh, did I do that? I think I did do that. All right, so Nissan Rogue. I don't even talk about it. It's nice. Kia Soul. This is the car I sold to my daughter. And I told her she couldn't have it anymore because I need money. So it's back on the lot, 158,000 miles, runs and drives good. $500 down. John. Oh, we got 2 minutes left. Look, I got 2 minutes left, but I got 100 cars in stock. I haven't even talked about the Loxley location, which has got a bunch of trucks, Toyota Tacoma. We've got a camper in Loxley that you can have with $500 down. We got so much stuff in Loxley. So if you live across the bay, you don't have to come over to Mobile. You don't have to worry about getting shot, people. You don't have to worry about being mugged or knifed or jacked up. You can go to nice, safe Loxley. Nice, safe Loxley. And you don't have to go through Tillman's Corner. Stop in at that hotel, not twice. Get them, rock it up. Or 50 soft, 50 hard. You don't have to do all that. You just go straight to Loxley, not get shot. Okay. Mobile, one of the safest cities. Just kidding. Woo! I'm voting for the mayor that makes it even safer. So I know I only got like 2 minutes left, but we're going to talk about a few more things. Honda, truck. All right, so trucks. Let me take a look at this one. I hope this is a Dodge Ram-a-dam-a-ding dong. I've got 20 of these in stock. One owners. This one's got about 58,000 mile, one owner truck. Look, it's a basic truck. No frills. It's got nice tires, good brakes, good oil. One owner at a time. But here's the deal. It's a one owner truck. That's a one owner truck. The one next to it's a one owner, 50 owners. The last one on the end. So 50 people own that in about a 3-week span. Come see us at Persinger Automotive, mobilecarsonline.com. We need your business. We want your business. We have a bad gambling problem. We need it bad. So come see us, Persinger Automotive. Thank you.